Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. So today I decided to do like a chit chat, get to know me type of video of me just talking, answering some questions about myself while doing my makeup so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So if you guys would like to get to know me and to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. I like to do my brows off camera because it just takes too long to do it while filming. So, and plus you never know what kind of brow you're about to get, because brows, my least favorite part of my makeup routine. Have you guys ever tried microblading? I would love to get my eyebrows microbladed, but honestly I don't think I could do it because I heard it's painful, and I can't even handle getting my eyebrows waxed because I hate it so much. It hurts so bad. That area is super sensitive for me. And it's crazy because I'll get a Brazilian wax every 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks I get Brazilian waxes, but I'll probably get my eyebrows waxed like once every 2 months because I dread it because it's so painful. So there's no way I can sit through a whole microblading session. I don't even know how long it takes, but I cannot do that. Alright, so I'm not going to really mention what I'm doing in the video. This is more just like a chit chat so you guys can get to know me. We can just talk. But if you guys would like to know what products that I'm using, I will list that down below in the description box. So the first question that I have is, what is my name? And it's so crazy because I've never actually said my name on camera. I don't know why, I just never thought about it. But my name is Karika. Most of my friends, they just call me Kay. Normally when I order food, what's your name? Kay, because I don't feel like spelling my name. I don't feel like repeating my name and all the other stuff. So most of my friends, they just call me Kay. I am 27 years old. I'm sorry, I'm not 27, I'm 26 years old. But I will be 27 in August 16th to be exact. And I cannot believe that I'm about to be 27. Like, where has the time gone? Like, time literally flies. They tell you that when you're younger, but you don't believe it. But literally, it's like once you hit 21, time is just flying. It's so crazy. Another thing that I wrote down is where I'm from. So I'm from a small town in Virginia. I was born and raised there, but I currently live in Maryland. I actually moved to Maryland 2 years ago with my boyfriend. He's always lived here and I was in Virginia. We did the long distance relationship thing for, I guess you could say, like, it was almost we were almost at the 2-year mark when I moved in. So we did long distance for almost 2 years, and I've been living here in Maryland with him for 2 years now. So we've been together for 4 years. I also put down like what's my favorite color. So my favorite color is purple, and I read this thing on Facebook and I'm gonna read it to you guys. It says, if your favorite color is purple, having either purple or violet as your favorite color means you're sensitive and compassionate, understanding and supportive, thinking of others before yourself. You are the person others come to for help. Being needed motivates you, but sometimes people take advantage of you. And when I read that, I was like shook because that is so accurate. I've never been a sensitive type of person ever in my life. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't cry. Like, I normally cry out of anger, which is not good, but me sensitive, never. But lately, as in like the past like couple of months, I've been super sensitive and I don't know why. Like, I could watch a TV show and if someone's doing something that they really love, I'm going to start crying because I'm just so happy for them. And it's crazy. Like, if I'm watching something and someone else is crying, I'm going to be crying with them. And I was never that type of person. So it's just crazy how all of a sudden I just became this very sensitive person. I'm just like, what the heck? That's never been me. And another thing that was so true about what I read about my favorite color is people take advantage of you. And I feel like, how am I gonna say this? Hold on, let me see something. You are the person others come to for help. Being needed motivates you, but sometimes people take advantage of you. So yes, I'm definitely the person that's always willing to help out, because I feel like if I'm able to help someone, then I'm going to help them. And it's very easy for people to take advantage of you if you're that type of person, because people know that you're going to say yes and you're going to help. And I'm never the type of person to feel like, oh, well, if I help you, then you need to help me. And if you don't, then I don't want to help you anymore. Because I feel like at that point, you're not being genuine. So I'm always down to help people, and I definitely can see that people do take advantage of that. So I need to start saying no, even though, you know, I don't think it's being petty, but there comes to a point to where you don't let people take advantage of you. So I've definitely noticed that with some friends, you know, whenever they need something, I'm always there to help. If they need any kind of support, I'm always being supportive for them, but do they really give me that same support in return? When I say support, like, the only thing that I really ask people to support me on is my YouTube journey. All I ask is that, you know, if you're my friend, you know, you should watch my videos and, you know, like, subscribe, you know. To me, that's supporting what I'm doing. And it's so crazy because I actually had a friend straight up tell me, like, I haven't watched any of your videos. I'm just like, well, damn, like, why not? Because honestly, watching my videos, it's free. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not asking you for anything. You can literally just press play and just let the shit run and just listen if you want to. I don't know, but she was just like, I haven't watched any of your videos. And I was just like, okay, but it's so crazy because I can support someone and actually come out of my pocket to support them, like pay money. And for you to just be like, I don't watch your videos and it's honestly free, but I've supported you by spending money. It was just like a slap in the face. I'm just like, okay, some friends, they just don't know how to support you. And I guess that's just okay. And you should really focus on the people that don't support you, but focus on the people that do support you. So that's how I feel about the whole situation. So next question. Is my height. I'm 5'9", so I'm definitely a part of the team tall girls. And I actually like being tall. Like, I was never ashamed about being tall, even though people try to make it seem like a woman is not as feminine or not as cute because they're tall, which I never understood. But growing up, my mom always let me know that tall girls rock because she's tall, so no one could ever make me feel insecure about my height. And like I said, I'm only 5'9", so it's not like I'm like 6'4" or something crazy, but I enjoy being tall. I mean, I'm used to. There's nothing else I can do about it. So, whatevs. Do I have any kids? So I do not have any kids, but I definitely do want kids once I'm married. And me and my boyfriend, you know, of course we talked about it. And it's so funny because every time people ask me like, oh, well, you guys been together for this long, you guys live together, and you guys know that you're not gonna break up, like, why don't you guys have kids? And as soon as I mention that I'm waiting for marriage, it's just like, people look at me like I'm crazy, like, why? As if that's not something positive or something good. And I just remember, like, when I was younger, well, not younger, I would say like 22, I'll never forget, I was at a job and, you know, they were asking me like, when are you gonna have kids, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have kids once I get married. And these are coming from like older women who were already married or been divorced 3 times, telling me like, why are you waiting for marriage? Marriage is this and that, and you shouldn't even get married, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, first of all, I don't want to hear anything negative about something that I want to do. Just because you didn't have a great marriage or your marriage was not successful, don't bring that energy to me. Because to me, that's just being negative. And honestly, I don't want to take any advice from someone that's been married 3 times. So if I don't ask for your advice, I would really appreciate it if you just don't give it to me. And then of course you got some people that's just like, oh, marriage is just a piece of paper. blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, that's just a piece of paper to you. But as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be married. Like, there was a point in my time when I didn't even want to have kids. I just wanted to be married. And I was just like, you know, just me and my husband, we could live happily ever after. So, yeah, my boyfriend knows that he doesn't have any kids. And, of course, I don't have any kids. So, once we're married, I told him that will be the day of our wedding will be the day that I stop taking my birth control. And we're going to get these kids on a poppin'. And I do want to have 3 to 4 kids. My boyfriend says that he wants 3. But if a 4th child comes, I won't be mad about it. And after that, then these tubes are going to get tied. But yeah, I definitely want to have kids once I'm married. And no one else can make me feel anything about that. No one can change my mind about it. I've had many people try to change my mind about it. And it's just like, that's just the one thing that I've always said. Like, the one thing that I've always said, like, I'm not having kids until I'm married. And I'm going to stick to it. But I will say that sometimes I have these thoughts like, what if I can't get pregnant? And I just start freaking myself out for no reason. And I actually asked Psychic once, like, am I able to get pregnant? And he told me, like, I see a baby in your future. The baby is healthy. And I also see that you really worry about will you be able to have kids, and I don't know why. And I'm just like, I don't know why either. I think it's just because I've never been pregnant ever. So, and that's something that I really want. So I think I'm just nervous, like, what if it can't happen? Because there's women out here that really just cannot have kids, and it's honestly really sad. And I just want to be able to be somebody's mom. So right now I'm the mother of a 2-year-old lab. He is my baby. And he's currently laying right next to me, asleep. He's always somewhere near. And it's crazy because he was a stray and he was found on the side of the road when he was 8 weeks old. So I basically saved his life. And yeah, he is my pride and joy. The next thing I'll put down is my pet peeves. So I feel like everyone says this, but I honestly and truly cannot stand a liar. Like, people that will just make up stories and make up stuff just for no reason. That drives me insane. And I feel like people that always say how much they hate liars are normally liars. But that's definitely my biggest pet peeve. It's someone that just lies to me for no reason. Especially someone that voluntarily lies. Like, those type of people where you don't even ask them anything. They just come to you like, oh my God. They just start telling you something and it's just all bullshit. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? That you're just making up stories just for no reason. That irks my soul. Another pet peeve that I have. This is something that my boyfriend normally does, and it really drives me insane. Like, drives me insane. Absolutely hate having dishes in the sink. So what he'll do is, like, I'll wash the dishes and say, like, he wants to cut a piece of pie or a piece of cake. Okay? He'll get the knife, he'll cut it, say he puts it on a napkin. Instead of just washing off that one utensil, he'll put it in the sink. And I'm just like, so I'll come downstairs 5 minutes later and all of a sudden there's like a knife in the sink. Like, why is there a knife in the sink? And his thing is, why do I need to clean it up when you want me to? I'll do it when why do I need to do it right away when you want me to? Well, that defeats the whole purpose. Like, if I just clean the kitchen and you get a knife out, just wash it off. It literally takes 5 seconds. What's the point of putting it back in the sink? That is my biggest pet peeve, and I feel like he does it all the time. Like, all the time. And I hate it so much. Bad habits. So I definitely do have some bad habits. And I think my worst habit is I am a picker. Like, I have a bad habit of picking the skin off of my lips. I know it sounds terrible, but That's something that, I don't know, I feel like I've done that for like years now, and my mom always hated it. My friends are always like, why the hell are you picking your lips? My boyfriend doesn't like it. I mean, no one likes it. Like, why are you picking your lips? And I'll literally pick my lips until like they start to bleed. And it sounds so crazy. Like, it'll bleed, it'll burn, and I'll just keep picking. I never forget my little brother. He had eczema really bad when he was younger. And like, I forget, I don't know what, it would be some time of the season. I don't know if it was the summer or the winter, and it would really, really flare up. And he would get it like on his hands and on his cheeks, and I would literally just pick at his eczema, like just pick the skin off. And I remember it bleeding, and I would just be like, oh my God, like I hope my mom doesn't see this. I hope I don't get in trouble. Bad habit. So I hope that when I do get pregnant and I have a baby, I hope they don't have cradle cap or eczema, because that's not gonna be good for me. Like, of course, that sounds so bad. Like, it really sounds really bad, but I can't help it. And I think those are really like my only bad. Oh, and I also bite my nails. Like, I've always been a person to bite my nails, but I'm just glad I'm not the type of person that literally bites my nails down to the meat. That just looks nasty, but I definitely bite my nails. And I think I mainly bite my nails like when I'm nervous about something, or if I'm stressed out, or if I'm thinking about something, I'll start to bite my nails. And the only way I can't bite them is if I have fake nails on, which I do right now. And I haven't had fake nails in like a year and a half. And I normally would get like the gel manicure. But gel manicure is definitely expensive. And I'm so bad, like I will literally pick off the gel polish and start biting my nails. So I think it's best for me to just have fake nails, so that way I can't bite them. The next thing I have, what made me start YouTube. So I feel like there's like a lot of factors that made me start YouTube. So I've always been to watching like makeup videos, but when I moved to Baltimore, I feel like I really was watching like tons of videos all day, every day. And mainly because I had no friends, because, you know, I came here from a different state. I don't know anyone here, I have no family here, like literally no one. So when I would come home from work, I had nothing else to do, so I would just be on YouTube all day long watching makeup videos. So, and I was obviously into makeup, but I wasn't that great at it. Like, I was okay. Like, I stayed in my lane. I knew damn well that I couldn't do eyeshadow. So I stayed in my lane. I never put on eyeshadow. I used to do something super basic that I was comfortable with. So when I started watching YouTube, of course I wanted to start like learning how to do eyeshadow. And one time my boyfriend was like, you know, why don't you start your own YouTube channel? And I was like, no, never, I'm not good enough. Like, these girls are bomb. Like, I cannot do my makeup like this. I'd rather just watch, it's entertaining. And so he was just like, I mean, you like makeup, you do your own makeup, so you should start your own channel. So I was like, no. And then eventually, you know, I would start like, maybe I should start my own channel. And then one day I made the mistake of telling him, because then, I guess it's not really a mistake, but Christmas of 2016, my boyfriend literally bought me everything I needed to start a YouTube channel. I mean, the camera, the light. I feel like he bought it, it was like him pushing me like, okay, now you have all the stuff, so you don't have an excuse not to do it. And I think that he thought that was gonna make me like just do it right away, but I still wasn't ready. I didn't feel like I was good enough. So my camera and everything else just collected dust for like over a year. And he will always be like, when are you gonna just record a video? Every time you do your makeup, just record it. And I'm just like, no. Like, I'll do it when I'm comfortable. You can't make me do it. I have to be comfortable enough to do this. And, you know, I was like, I'm not trying to put myself out there to the whole world and then people just say negative things about me. That was like my biggest fear, was people saying negative things. And so one day something just came over me and I was just like, you know what? I've had this camera, I've had all this stuff for so long. And at this point he just kept saying, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell that camera. I'm selling all this stuff since you're not using it. And I would just be like, okay, whatever. So I got to a point and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna do it. And by this time it had been it had been like a year and a half. So of course my makeup skills have definitely come a long way. And at this point I was like, you know, I feel like I'm doing my makeup better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. So I just got my camera, turned it on, and started filming. And I sat at my computer for hours learning how to edit the video. Like, for me, that was the hardest part. And it was so frustrating because I was just like, I don't understand how people do this. So I sat on YouTube, and some guy, I forget what YouTube video I watched, I just kept watching it over and over and over. And that's how I learned how to edit. And so once I had edited the whole video, and I was like, okay, wow, like I actually recorded it, I've actually edited it. So the next step is to just post it. And I'll never forget, I was so nervous to post my first YouTube. Like, I posted it, but I was mainly nervous about telling people like, hey, I have a new YouTube video, like, go ahead and watch it. Like, you know, I have to promote myself. I can go ahead and post it all I want, but no one's not gonna know anything about it if I don't promote it. So I was like, now I have to tell everyone on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to go watch my video. Like, I had to put myself out there, and that was so scary for me. Like, hella scary. Because I just didn't know the kind of response I was gonna get back. But I actually got back good. Like, you know, people were telling me like, oh, you did a good job. And I was like, oh, wow, maybe I'm not as bad as I am. Like, I really doubt myself. I have a really bad problem with always saying that I can't do something. Like, I'll believe in everyone else, but I never believe in myself. And that's definitely not something like, that's not like a good trait at all. Because I will hype anybody up like, oh, you can do this, you can do that. But when it comes to myself, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. My boyfriend really pushed me. He was like, you know, you can do it. Your makeup looks good and you have a great personality. People are gonna watch your videos. Like, you can do it. So if it wasn't for him, I definitely probably would never have done any of this. And I would still just be watching and wishing like, oh, I wish I could do this one day. So thank you to my boyfriend for motivating me and pushing me to do something, basically pushing me getting me out of my comfort zone, because I was definitely super nervous. So I kind of said a little bit like of my fears of starting YouTube. And my main fear was either people not watching the videos and people saying like negative things about my video. Like, you know, saying like, oh, your makeup looks like trash. You don't know what you're doing. You know, people are just mean. It's like nowadays people want to get on social media and it's just like they just try so hard to bash any and everyone when it comes to any and everything. And it's just so crazy to me because I've never been the type of person to go into someone's like Instagram or whatever it is and just leave like a terrible comment. Like, just saying something rude and something negative. Like, I've never been that type of person to do that. I'm just like, why do people feel comfortable telling someone like, oh, you're ugly and all this other stuff? Is like, it's because you know that you're never going to see them in person. It's just easier or what? But people are actually really mean. Like, super mean. I have something in my eye. This palette smells like, it literally smells like ice cream. Like, why does a contour and highlight palette smell like ice cream? But yeah, and another fear was, you know, people wasn't gonna watch my videos. So I will say that my first video, I have the most views. I'm assuming because it was my first video. So people were probably wondering like, oh, what is she doing on YouTube? But now, I normally average about like 30 views per video. And to me, that means that I have at least 30 people that constantly watch my videos. And yeah, it's not a lot, but to me it is, because I really thought that really no one would watch it. So the fact that I know that I have a nice 30 people that's constantly watching my videos, you know, it's kind of discouraging, but it also makes me feel like, you know, if I just keep going on, that number is definitely going to grow. Instead of 30 people watching it, maybe it's going to eventually be 60 people watching my videos, and then so on and so forth. So if you are one of those 30 people that watch my videos, I just want to say thank you so much, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching and liking and whatever else, subscribing to my channel, even though I only have 17 subscribers. So if you're one of those 30 that watch all my videos, just go ahead and tap the subscribe button. It's free, it's quick, and it helps me out. So yeah. So my next question that I have is, what are my future goals on YouTube? And I told myself by the end of the year, so by the end of December 2018, I set like really realistic goals. I'm not gonna say, oh, by the end of the year I want to have 1,000 subscribers, because I know that's not realistic. So I want to have at least 100 subscribers by the end of 2018, and I'm pretty sure that's very realistic. That's probably like a really, really, really small goal, but I want to start small, because if I do hit that number, I'll feel like I achieved something. So, but obviously if it's 2008, like obviously at the end of 2018, if I have more than that, I'm gonna be very, very happy about that. So yeah, but my future goals basically is, I would love to make YouTube like my career. And I'll never forget telling people this, that I wanted to make it my career, and people thought it was actually funny. Like, they laughed at me, like, okay, you really think that you're gonna be a YouTuber? And when people doubt you, it's like even more motivation to work even harder so they can prove those people wrong. So I definitely would love to be on YouTube full time and actually be able to make money, even though I know I'm a long way from there. But like I said, this is a future goal. And I would also love to do like a collaboration, like with the brand. And I feel like that would be really fun. So obviously I have to work super, super hard to be able to do these things. And I don't think it's gonna be easy. I know it's not gonna be easy, and I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to get there. So I'm gonna keep busting out these videos so that my channel can grow, because I know that it's possible. And I felt bad for being absent for like a whole week, because me and my boyfriend actually went to Cancun, so I wasn't able to film or post. We were just enjoying ourselves on vacation. So now that I'm back, I'm trying to get back in the swing of being consistent. But having like my boyfriend be so supportive, like it makes me want to keep going, because he's like, you know, you'll definitely get there and all the other stuff. And I know that I can get there as well, as long as I continue to work hard and just be consistent. And I feel like as humans, it's easy to compare yourself to other people, and I'm trying not to do that. Like, I don't want to compare myself to someone that has 1 million of subscribers, because obviously they've been doing this for a long time and they put in the work to gain those millions of subscribers. So I try not to compare myself, because that just makes everything very discouraging. So I'm just going to enjoy my little journey and see where it takes me. I've used these lashes probably 20 times, and I'm not even exaggerating. At this point, I think it's time for them to go in the trash, because they are used and abused. Moving on to the lips. Lips is always the hardest part. I never know what I want to do. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I do want to say that once I do reach 100 subscribers, I would like to do a giveaway. And I think what I'm going to do is, once I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away a $100 gift card to either Sephora or Ulta, of course, makeup related. I'm going to pick a winner, so whatever you guys want. So if you win and you win the Ulta gift card, then you get Ulta. So I'll definitely ask, like, would you rather get one to Ulta or Sephora? So yeah, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers and I'll do my first giveaway. I'm not going to highlight. I go through phases where I don't want to highlight. And lately I'm in the phase of just being like matte. And I hate this setting spray. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. It has like shimmer in it, but it leaves like blotches of like shit on my face. You're gonna see when I start spraying it. And I'm so mad that when I went to Cancun on the way back, TSA threw away my setting spray. Petty. It says to shake well, but even if I shake well, it still leaves like blotches on my face. So do you guys see that? Like these blotches. Look at that. Like, who wants to walk around like that? I really need to make it my business to go to a store and get me some more setting spray because this drives me crazy. I hate it. Whatever. So guys, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, me talking, instead of doing like a voiceover, then please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you guys enjoyed getting to know me, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do my makeup. And I kind of enjoyed making this type of video. So if you guys like chit chat, get ready with me type of videos, and like I said, please give it a thumbs up or comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next video.